Hello everyone, it is Erin Floto here, and today I am talking goal setting for 2024. If you have been around this channel before, you know this notebook. It is my goal setting notebook. I have started this in 2021. I kept going in 2022 and in 2023. So I'm also going to be using this in 2024. There is a little bit of a change. I have been using rainbows the whole time, but I am switching to a pastel rainbow. So the red that I'm using is 873. And I know it doesn't quite look like it, but once you see them next to each other, it makes sense. The orange that I'm using is much more of a yellow. It's 025. The yellow that I'm using is 055. I did not go pastel with that one, but it still looks good with the color palette, so it's fine. The green that I'm using is 243. The blue is 451. The purple is 603. The pink is 723. And then the gray, I think it's... I can't remember which way is darker, if I'm going to be honest. So this is M45, M55. So this is probably N85 if I have to guess. Sorry, I've been using these for a very long time, so obviously a lot has rubbed off. So this is N65. Maybe it's N65. Those pretty much look the same. And I do have some duplicates, so it could be N65. I don't know. So anyways, I am switching to pastel rainbows for this one. It's just more my style, I guess, is pastels. Like my whole office is pastel. So I decided to switch my goal setting to that. So let me go ahead and letter in the cover page. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't see that one coming. Well, mistakes happen, so I'm gonna probably glue these pages together because I don't think I can correct them. And let's just try that again, shall we? Okay, so I set up the questions that I use every year to dictate my intentions. What could I use more of in my life? What could I use less of in my life? What characteristics would I like to nurture? And what are 3 habits that I want to develop? And those are things for 2024. And then I put my word of the year in. My word of the year is going to be clarity. So the definition is the quality of being coherent and intelligible, or the quality of being transparent. The quality of transparency or purity. And that's kind of how I feel rolling things back to like me, myself, my family and what I need to do in my life, really honing in on what is for me, what is me down to like the purest element of me. So that is why I went with clarity. For those that don't know, in 2024, I am only going to be releasing my monthly setups, but I will not, like, I'm doing that currently, and I will not be on social media in 2024. I need a break and I need a break from the business and all that kind of stuff. There are some things that I will continue to do. I will continue to have a digital subscription. I will continue to release videos, but all of that is going to like really take a back seat in 2024 as I find clarity in my life. Moving on, I am doing things a lot differently for my 2024 goals. So what I have been doing is these quarterly goals pages that each aspect is defined by a color. So these are level 10 life type things: personal goals, fun and recreation, work and learning, etc., etc. Each of those have a color associated with it. And instead of doing quarterly goals, I am going to find a goal and then I'm going to do a whole worksheet on it. And so there are a bunch of like goal setting worksheets that I am using to go based off of. But basically what I will be doing is a goal action plan where I say, this is the goal, here's a start date, here's the date that I want to end by, have a progress bar for that, action steps, obstacles, how to overcome those obstacles. So it's really more of a worksheet. And so each goal I'm envisioning, I haven't really thought through this, I think the best, but I think each goal is going to take a page. And so when I come up on another goal that I want to complete, I don't want to have like a 30-day snapshot. I want to add goals as I come to them and then really hone in on a due date. Some of the goals that I've had recently have been like set monthly goals. Well, like I do that, but I don't know if I am making the most out of my goals. And I've talked about this a little bit before in some of my previous quarterly goal setups and things like that, that I feel like I'm not really using this to the best of the abilities. So I'm not going to have any annual goals like I normally do. Instead, I'll give an example of what a goal page is going to look like. So it's going to have a color code associated with it, just like my normal level 10 life. So it's going to have these same colors. Personal goals would be red, fun and recreation will be orange, work and learning will be yellow, family and relationships will be green, health and wellness will be blue, business will be purple, and finances will be pink, and physical environment will be gray. However, for the personal goals, it's going to be different. Personal goals are like career oriented, like long-term goals. So these are like my 5-year goals. These are like my 10-year goals, things like that. So yes, could it be for work, my career? Yes. But because it's long-term, that's what I'm going to use for red, versus if I have a short-term goal at work to fill in all the dates for inspections in 2024. I don't know. I'm just coming up with like a shorter term thing that's like maybe like on an annual basis. Then I would use yellow because that goal is much shorter. If it is a long term, like I want to move into management at my job, and here's some things that I need to do to improve my career development to get there, right? So that would be red. So for example, if that were the case, I don't honestly, I'm not really sure about the whole management track anymore, but if that were my goal, then my action steps would be like take leadership training, Get a mentor that's in leadership, right? Things like that. So those are actionable steps that, sure, does it have to do with work? Yes, but it's not work tasks, if that makes sense. So that's kind of the overall idea behind the color coding. So I'm going to keep the same color coding. So I'm going to try to think of something for 2024 and then put together a goal sheet for you, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I put together an example for a goal action plan. So I took this one from parade.com, by the way. This is not what, this is generally from parade.com. It's 10 free printable goal setting worksheets. I will try to link that down in the description below. If I remember, this is coming out way later than I'm filming this, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. So anyways, here is my action plan. The goal is related to business. That is why it is in the purple category. It is design and deliver monthly digital subscriptions. So I will be carrying on that particular thing throughout my time off from social media. I will still be doing digital subscription kits. So here's a space for the start date. Here's a space for the due dates. What I like to do at work is have an actual end date, and then what is the difference between the due date and end date? If it's 0, great. I exactly got what my goal was. If it's positive, so like if my due date is December 15th, for example, and I finish, or I guess it would be November 30th, and I finish this November 1st, then I would say that it was minus 30 days. So minus would be good in this case because I completed it 90 days before my due dates. If it was plus 30, then that means I am overdue for that particular, because it would be minus 30 days plus 30 days, which would be the difference. I have a progress bar here. This one I set out for 12 spaces because it is monthly digital subscriptions. So the whole idea is I deliver it monthly. So I do have 12 spaces here. For other particular goals, it might make sense to do a different type of goal progress bar where it's not 12, but the 12 spaces made sense for this one since it's once a month. And then I have a space to write down the action steps for those things. For example, put polls out on Discord for theme ideas, things like that. Obstacles would be, I don't know, if Procreate decided to, or my iPad got smashed, for example, and I have to order a whole new iPad. Well, that just halts all sorts of progress. And then I have a spot for overcoming those obstacles. Obviously, purchasing a new iPad would be very important for this particular goal. And I did add some decoration in here. I will probably add some more, especially because I don't like how that's there and this is there. So I might just, I'll add some more things around here. I wanted to give you an example because I won't be doing this goal setting like along with you in 2024. This is the only video I'm going to release, which is basically, I'm doing 2024 goal planning, and this is how I intend to do it. This is the same as always. I will probably also incorporate some sort of level 10 life. I don't want to do it now, but I wanted to make sure that I got some goals in for you. So this is how I'll be goal planning in 2024. I'm very excited about it. I have talked about this before, that I really feel like I needed some sort of refresh because my old goal planning system wasn't really working out how I wanted it to. And I did refresh it a little bit, but it's still not really, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not giving me life. You know, when they talk about sparking joy, right? When it comes time to clean up, my old goal setting wasn't sparking joy. So I needed to get rid of it and figure out a new system. And I think that this is going to be much nicer because I can focus solely on that goal and not, oh my God, here's all the things for this quarter. It's really just what is going on with this goal? What do I need to do for that goal? Because that was the other thing I struggled with, is like, these are very broad. And I really want to kind of get into the specifics of things that I need to do for each goal. So that is my goal setting for 2024, my plan for 2024. And I hope that this video gave you tons of ideas. And yeah, I can't wait to share all of my 2024 spreads with you. I think they're very shimmery. So that is it for now, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.